This is the story on how I saved the Araneo. Kind of. You see, this is all about Ark's Extra Life 2025 charity event. So what Ark's doing this year is for every $1, you can vote for one dino to get a TLC. And the dino that earned the first TLC is the Araneo. I'm not going to be talking about the charity in this video, but it is amazing what the Ark community has grouped together to do. With that being said, let's get into the video. I know what you're thinking right off the bat. Who are you and why is your ego so big to where you can claim you're the reason the Araneo is getting reworked? And frankly, you're right. However, in my small space of the internet, I like to believe I had at least the slightest assistance in making this happen. And our journey begins right here on a video that I posted on January 28th in 2024. You see, there's only one significance to this video, and that is this right here. The Iguanodon.
Iguanodon.
That little mispronunciation right there started everything. You see, not knowing where to go with my Ark channel, I decided to do what I deemed best. And that was engagement farm, popularly known as rage baiting. I noticed that if you said incorrect things on videos, people would comment correcting you. So I did just that. And that video did 47,000 views. Not bad for a dude just starting out, if you ask me. And since I had a formula that worked, I decided to keep replicating it. So I made the same post with the Araneo. And since this one's a little more important, you're gonna watch the whole video. There are roughly 200 creatures in Ark, and some of them have become quite underappreciated. And one of my favorites is this old Araneo. I'm willing to bet you've never tamed one of these guys, and have probably been pronouncing his name wrong this entire time.
Araneo.
I know what you're thinking. What is this guy good for? And frankly, that's a great question, but he happens to be the most alpha dinosaur in this entire game. And that is because if you see an enemy, you can shoot your seed on them, and that's badass. We need to give the Araneo some more respect. Truthfully, not one of my proudest posts. However, that video is my second most viewed video on my channel, sitting at 354,000 views at the time of this recording. Now, you might be thinking, Toasty, why did you make a video on the Araneo? And that was because I was trying to find the most useless dino that everybody would know. Still, why the Araneo? And that's because the Araneo spawns on every single map. So it is likely that every Ark player has run into one. And now we're going to skip ahead a little bit into the future. As we went over previously, that video performed extremely well. And it was often a video I compared new videos to. When I would post a new video, if it did as well as the Araneo video, I was happy. Only one video ever surpassed the Araneo video. That made me upset. But regardless, everything was fine until Community Crunch 474, where they released the Extra Life 2025, where they essentially said that whatever dinos get voted for the most will get a TLC. And when I heard about this, all I saw were dollar signs. Following the success of my first Araneo video, I thought to myself, how cool would it be to be known as the guy that caused a TLC? So I got to work promoting the Araneo in any way I could, which was basically just Ark shorts. And that's when it began. Let us take a look at a few of the shorts that I made promoting the Araneo. Actually, fun fact, I just scrolled through all of the tweets from when this was originally posted. The Araneo is not listed one time. Fun fact. Anyway, now let's move into video number 1, where I simply state that the Araneo is missed potential. What dino do you think needs a TLC? For me, the answer is simple. The old Araneo. I've made a video about this guy before, and honestly, I just think this guy has a lot of wasted potential. The fact that he's a spider and can't climb or swing from his webs just feels like missed opportunity for a potentially really cool tame. Let me know in the comments, and please like and subscribe. After that video, I decided I would do Wildcard's job for them and give them a handful of ideas that they could use to make the Araneo cool again. Well, I guess it wouldn't be cool again because it was never cool. Anyway, I have big news for the Araneo. This spider currently sits as the #1 most voted for dino to receive a TLC. I recently made a video saying that this spider needed a TLC, and here's what I would do for it to make it somewhat viable in a PvP situation that is somewhat backed by science. Currently, there are 2 spiders in the game that are able to swing from webs, the Cosmo and the Bloodstalker. So something I would do for the Araneo to make it a little bit unique is give it a zipline mechanic. He would be able to shoot a web and either, you know, climb or slide down it. I think that'd be pretty cool. And everybody knows that spiders are quite venomous in the real world, so I'd recommend we build upon that and give it a completely new venom type that hasn't been introduced to the game before, such as armor reduction. I think it'd be cool to give this spider some sort of pounce ability. So maybe the spider's able to jump off a wall and temporarily tie up a potential target in a web. That sounds pretty awesome. Truthfully, there's so much you could do with this dino, and I would love to elaborate on any point. Please leave a comment and subscribe for more videos. One thing worth noting is there are a bunch of amazing suggestions in the comments of that video of ideas that I never would have thought of. And then finally, the last video I made promoting the Araneo. Ark is in major trouble, but not for the reason that you think. Currently, Wildcard is accepting votes to see what dinos deserve a TLC next. And I regret to inform you, the Giga is in first place, when we all know what should be in the first place, and that is the Araneo. The Araneo is like the biggest wasted potential in Ark, and he needs a TLC. So please, vote Araneo for next TLC. Thank you, and follow for more videos. And I just want to take a moment to acknowledge Mr. Porter SXE. He said, I honestly think you're the reason Araneo is top 2, and that's pretty awesome, man. And that's literally all I wanted from the start. I just wanted to do something memorable, even if it means promoting this dog spider. In conclusion, how many views have I generated promoting the Araneo? I just watched those videos and now I'm saying Araneo again. The Araneo. How many views did I generate talking about the Araneo? I have generated 378,600 views, all talking about the Araneo. So, this begs the question, are my videos the reason the Araneo won? I don't have an answer for you. I really don't. I would love, and I mean love, to take even the slightest bit credit, when in reality, I may have had nothing to do with it. There could have been a huge YouTuber that said something about the Araneo that I never knew about. However, assuming that didn't happen, can you guys let me be known as the Araneo guy? Please? I believed in him from the start. And he also did great things for my YouTube channel. But anyway, that's my story about how I may or may not have been the reason the Araneo got a TLC. I hope you enjoyed this video. This whole process of promoting the Araneo and just making Ark shorts has been incredibly fun, and there's nothing I love more than making videos. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you if you managed to watch this whole video. Thank you so much. Please consider liking and subscribing. You guys mean the world to me. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Roll the outro.